Hello everyone, Jeff here, and welcome back to some more Heroes of Hammerwatch 2. Today we're playing the Paladin, and we're finally going to beat the game with them. We're also going to be showing off the power of meta progression, because if you look at our stats, this guy's only level 12, but holy moly is he stacked. We have 500 armor out the gate, 110 weapon power. Our freaking weapon does 84 damage. We also... if I could find our parry chance is 42%. We have 5% evade chance. A lot of spell power, a lot of weapon damage, a little bit of weapon speed. For gear, we're getting like extra resistances off of this. For poison, we got ice resistance here. Spell power, we got lightning resistance. We get an extra poison charge. We get 2 mana on kill. We got a lot going. We're gonna be playing the divine spec, I believe it is called, right? Justice, my apologies. We're playing the justice character, which basically means that when we block or take damage, we have a 20% chance to disarm and silence the attacker, which that is, you know, it says in the bottom left, you cannot attack or cast spells, so that's pretty good. We also get this judgment ability. We're not leaning into the subclass so much, as more of a base class Paladin, but I do fully expect that we're just going to run through the game with the stats that we have. So let's do this. Let's start a run. Let's go ahead and take Blessing of Wisdom so we get more XP gain. Actually, I need gold. Let's take gold gain. And then for our starting skills, we can go with extra lightning damage on Hammer Wrath if we wanted. All these are pretty good. We're going to go with Massive Strike, just to clear out areas faster. And then as far as food and drink, we'll go with the resistances. Actually, we're going to go with materials. Weapon crit chance is fine. And cast speed and cooldowns for mana cost being up. That doesn't really matter. I don't think... Oh, I can actually have 3 drinks now, which is kind of crazy. Minus experience gain. No, thank you. Is there a gold gain one? I don't think I have that. There's a lot of variety you can have with all these things. But yeah, we will put Farsight up so we can see. And let's go. I do think we will be skipping. And normally I'm not big on skipping, I will say. Like, we did it in the last video, and I don't know if that was like... I think that's why we lost, honestly. But I feel like this guy is so overpowered right now that it doesn't matter. Also, this is the hammer ability, just so you guys get to see it. It doesn't really matter, but I do think it's quite good. Mostly, we're just going to be running around and not taking damage. And if we do take damage, we can heal. And we have a ton of ways to regenerate mana. So, yeah, Paladin is going to be paladining through this whole thing. Wow, 127 scroll. That's not even worth the time. Let's look here. We're going to pick up this feast. I do think if you're going to take the shortcut, you should definitely grab everything you can out of the first area. And this guy's going to give us some low-level gear that doesn't matter at all. And where is our skill orb? We got an interesting map layout. Let's take a look. Citadel's there. Got loot just over there. Wait. What is this? What is this glitch? What happened? Hold up. This is weird. This is very weird. Anyway. Anyway. Alright, we're going up. To get our skill. What in the world was that? That is a skill, right? No, that's a mana gem. Where in the hell is the skill at? We're just gonna turn this on and walk. There it is. Alright, so we have lay on hands, which is fine. It's fine, we don't really care. There are a lot of undead, but meh. It does do 400 damage at level 3 though. That's a lot. When you're below half health, your spells cost less mana. That's pretty good too. Combo kills Nova. You know what? Let's take turn undead. Whatever. And we don't need potions. Don't need a lot of things. We are gonna go pick up the meta progression to the right. For sure. For sure, for sure. Yeah, I haven't been on my Paladin in a minute, but Paladin does seem outrageous. Let's see how he handles. Let's see how he handles 4 torch skip. I mean, I kind of gave this guy the gear that he can advance to the advance to New Game Plus. I feel like. Oh, he hasn't gone that far. Okay, well, I guess we're just doing a 2 skip then. That's fine. I don't think these things are gonna hurt us. I mean, kind of. Are they undead? They are. Well, that's awkward for them. The awkward for me is that still they apparently they do still hurt no matter what. This guy's insanely tanky, but they still put out a crazy amount of damage. Brother, what? Just die. Okay. Skill Orb. Lawbringer Shackles. Weapon spell hits gain a chance to shackle the target and a different nearby enemy. Shackled enemies have reduced movement speed and take continuous physical damage. Or we could take Lightning Strike armor. And now we get to loot all the things, all these, all this. What do we get? Book of Enlightenment, Mana Crystallizer, Arachnoid Legacy, Codex of Power is crazy. That's a really good one. Cauldron of Fire. It's also kind of nice. Okay. There's some decent stuff in there. Where does 2 take us? To dungeon? All right. You know what? I think a 2 skip isn't so bad. I'm trying to kill my own spider. What's happening right now? Yo, did our fireball item just take out that plant? Oh, Apothecary Sickle is crazy. Getting free potions back, kind of a big deal. Again, I need money. I'm gonna do my best to find the secret rooms. I know you guys harp on me about it in basically every video at this point. One commenter did note, and thank you for this, that if you're looking on the map, like if you have it up like this, you can't see it. But if you can zoom in, oh. Well, maybe not. I don't know. But here, it's clearly right there. Interesting. Also, it's showing the mini-map up here. I don't know if there's like a weird bug going on, but whatever. Let's break this door. This wall. Hypnotic Flute. I don't know about that one. That's all right. So we're gonna go. Well, we already got the thing we needed, so I guess we're just going up because we need the skill orb and then all the loot. Yeah. And then whatever, you know, we'll grab whatever money is around here. Weapon crit, that's fine. Fine. We love this trap. Stand here. Walk over. We press the button. We have a whole army. Could like try and avoid everything, but could also just dash through. Lethal iron gauntlets of electrocution, huh? Not quite as good as the ones I'm wearing. Not quite. I really do think the game would benefit from like another like loot rarity. But, you know, all things come in time, right? Cleansing touch? Nah. Yeah. Okay. No. Yes. So the cool thing about the hammer ability, right, is that even if you're not focused on it, you just turn that shit on and you let it do its thing. Fire and forget. Free damage. Free AoE damage. Paladin seems to have a lot of that. And I guess we cleared everything here. I think. Easy level 1. Alright, potion in the bottom right. I see that immediately. And like I said before, I need money. A little broke right now. Spent a lot on upgrades for all the classes. We will be taking the stone here for meta progression purposes. It's funny how strong those shades are relative to everything else in the tower skip. Because these enemies feel like super free. But I guess we did get a lot of power from that. And we just got a lot more power. Just straight up 50 armor and 50 ice resistance kind of goes crazy. This trap again. The traps did get nerfed quite a bit. I don't think they're quite so oppressive now. Walk through. Yeah, that's my strategy. All right. Lightning spell cast down. Oh, I think I see it. That's not it. Is that not hidden room? Nope. I guess not. Well, I guess in certain areas it's easier than others. I already grabbed that. To see where the breakable walls are. I mean, Paladin just feels gross. To be honest. Throwing stars is free damage. Doesn't really do anything though, I don't think. I know initially, and like especially the first couple videos I put out of this game, I would basically always take throwing stars. I'm now kind of the opinion that they're not really that great, except maybe on like super fast attack speed ranger, and maybe like full attack speed rogue. But even then, there's other stuff that just feels better. Oh, hey, Thunderbird. I feel like he's shown up less and less lately. Although with the penalty being less as you like advance in the game, it's less of a problem that he doesn't show up as much. I thought that ball and chain was an iron ball. Whoopsies. Whoopsie daisies. This character's not fair. Is he allowed to get so many stats, so much damage? Health regen buff. No, I'm gonna take the resistances and like percent resistances. It's literally like the only way you die in this game. Anyone else see that glitch? All right, I said I wanted money, so I'm gonna take the trader's coin. What is happening to my game? What is actually happening? I'm gonna take the spike pauldrons. I could have taken 2 pieces of the same set, which would have made me objectively a lot stronger. But we're after money, so. And it might look silly the way I'm like fighting right now by just like walking around and swinging, but that's kind of all I'm doing. Like I do not feel the need right now to push. All right, let's look for hidden room, shall we? There should be hidden room somewhere. Now, maybe I am crazy, but I do not see it anywhere on this map. Except it's right there. Okay. So the truth of the matter is, I guess I'm just blind, huh? Gonna pop up right there, and we get our loot. Crits inflict bleed is kind of nice. And I get some more money, and then we're gonna go kill the plant boss, which I don't think is gonna be too hard. I really don't. Think we're just gonna turn on our hammers and auto attack. Well, I guess we can smite too, but. So what I will say is this setup is definitely not DPS heavy right now. Like whatever we've got going on, the emphasis on DPS is really not there. I guess if we had more like points into the strike ability, it does have some scaling stuff. So maybe we can get that in the next floor or two. I mean, not like that was really anything, right? Like, the boss just died. And what do we get for our troubles? The real question. Blackjack's fine. Mason Drizzle's fine. A lightning pin, fire damage. I mean, that's not very good. I don't think. Yeah, upgrading Lay on Hands would probably be good, just for the damage. Upgrading our massive strike to be a little bit more massive would probably be helpful. I'm guessing. I don't even care. I'm gonna walk. I just not even a thing. Just walked through the traps. That's funny. I wasn't sure how bad it was gonna be. Turns out not so bad. Not so bad at all. Yeah, I don't know if Paladin's like the most exciting character, but when it comes to solo, it definitely feels like the strongest. It's probably just because of that resistance buff talent. So I kind of just want to pull everyone together, right? Like, we just get all the enemies in one place. That way we get extra value from our hammers. Because I should always have it active, right? Like, if I see another one. I'm getting better. Oh, that's a good one. If we're just always attacking, we're always getting mana back. So we never have mana problems. Because you can heal on this class with your mana, you also don't ever have like low health issues. So potion management doesn't really matter either. It's just he's just so self-sustaining relative to the other classes. Let's go this way. We go down here, right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't really think we need to kill everything. Like, I'm not gonna avoid enemies, but I'm gonna make them come to me. Alright, so lay on hands gets a buff. That doesn't matter. Mana shield. Now let's take Blessed Strike. It deals 20% more damage and it chains. That seems good. It's still not enough damage. That's my problem. Just not enough. I want more. But I've also been playing a lot of high damage characters, like low HP characters, so surely that makes it feel like we're doing less when really we're doing a fair bit. Oh, as for my stats, I don't think I really talked. Like, I showed the screen, but I didn't really talk about it. We're like 75% strength. I'll show it right now. Yeah, we're 70 strength, 34 vit. So our max HP is kind of low for what I would actually want this to be. I don't like that one. Wait, let's use a map. We already grabbed our thing. Grab the hidden room. Okay, I think we're just go on to the boss, or go on to the next floor. Then the boss, the Harbingers. When I was a kid, I always thought it was Harbingers. I don't know why, and I don't know what a har is or how you would bring it, but it is what I thought. And I am not ashamed. Alright, let's map check real quick. Loot here. Skill point. Potions. Boss. Shadow gang. Chest up top. Okay. So, skill point first. I think my biggest problem with the hammer skill is that it takes quite a while for it to actually cast, it feels like. And when I say quite a while, it's really not that long. Oh man, getting lay on hands leveled up might just be the secret to all of this. Because at level 1, it's doing a ton. Not this lay on hands. When conviction triggers, you deal additional physical damage based on your current mana. Okay. More melee attack damage is fine with me. Nice turret. It would be a shame if I completely ignored it. Same with these traps. Red dragon scale? Okay. Well then. That's 2 pieces of the puzzle. What is next? Was I supposed to go over here? I don't even know. Well, I guess we gotta find the secret room too. Like, I feel like I've been harped on so much in the comments about it that I feel like I need to find the secret rooms now. I won't feel bad if I don't get me wrong. But I just want to do better because I'm missing out on stuff. And I know, like, right now it doesn't feel important. But I think in New Game Plus, it is going to be important. Because I've done a couple runs now with the Tyrant Warrior just to, like, well, mainly looking for gear for other classes, right? But, it does start to get hard around here, is what I've noticed. Like, this area specifically, enemies start hitting for a boatload of damage. Also, it's kind of weird. I think Paladin might be more active than some other characters with button presses. Also, when I got my warrior to level 20, it said achievement, they said the Steam achievement was for Adept Warrior. Are you telling me that classes go to like level 100 if level 20 is Adept? And if that's the case, holy moly. Meta progression. New Game Plus gonna be crazy. All right, where is the little break in the wall? The glitch in the matrix, if you will. I don't actually see it. But I think we've established at this point that I am really bad at it. And normally what I would do is just excuse it on the fact that I'm a little bit colorblind, but the problem is it's not, they actually did a good job making it not like that. Like, it's not a different shade or anything, it's just the different color altogether. So that's not really an issue for that, it's just more so I'm blind and dumb. Blind and dumb, I say. I feel like cooldown reduction on Paladin goes crazy for lay on hands. I mean, currently we're just using like the best possible gear that we had. Shadow Curse? I would probably take a little bit of Shadow Curse if it offered me something spicy. How spicy are we getting? So we lose a bunch of resistance and then get some back. Hammer Wrath deals additional lightning. You know what? I'll take the Shadow Curse. We're gonna get rid of it anyway. Wait, does the lightning from the hammer spread? Is that what's happening? If it does, then that's way better than I thought it would be. It kind of looked like it was. I don't know. Okay. Where is it? Where is... Okay, if I was a secret room, maybe I'd be over here. I was right. I was over here in the shadows, but I couldn't see it. And then I think I've gotten everything that's relevant in this room. Thorns shield. I think. Potion we don't need because we're full. Nope. Nope, I don't see anything. Got some crazy indigestion, but I don't see anything. Heartburn sucks, guys. And it just seems to get worse the older I get. Like, I take meds for it, but it's... Sometimes it just pops up. Alright. Time to undie. That was funny, because I was playing a Cult of the Lamb with my wife. We've been playing that together, and it's been a fantastic time, I must say. Our like first cultist had died, and we got the ability to bring it back to life, right? We did so. Of course, he comes back as a zombie. But then, once we were inevitably able to cure him of his, like, zombie curse or whatever it is, he basically immediately died the next day, which was kind of depressing. All the work to save our buddy, and he just ends up just costing us so much materials and dying. But as a co-op game, that's been fantastic. That's a crest of victory. And a crest of triumph. Holy, this whole set. And a chilling battle axe of destruction. 5% spell crit chance on a strength weapon is kind of sweet. Maybe for that primalist warrior build. Okay, so this is where the game actually is, you know, I have to pay attention a little bit, I'd say. Maybe not a ton, but enough. All right, let's go get our skill orb. First things first. Ow! Goodness, I'll just heal, whatever. We did take Shadow Curse, so that's, like, I understand, but still. The amount of defensive stats we have, we're still taking that much damage. Deal more damage to enemies inflicted by this, that's okay. Yeah, let's take Armor Knight. 75% chance to pop them for a decent number. When we block our take damage. So as always, the only real issue here is casters, right? Like anyone in melee is just getting dropped. Also, is everything here undead? Kind of feels like everything's undead. An imp? Ooh. Imp could be anything. But he spawned, like, way over here. $26 steel. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright, Shadow Curse? No. 5 Shadow Curse to get 3 weapon power. I don't think we want the Kang Hand. I think we want to take Glancing Blows though. And then we'll see. Hopefully we can get you know, curse removal in the next area. Hopefully. Yeah, so this guy, basically all of his deaths came from traps previously, so I'm curious as to what's gonna stop him now. Oh, that's kind of big. +1 armor resistance per trinket in the inventory. +3 mana and health per trinket in inventory. Those are massive stats. Let's just like clear towards where we're gonna go, and then I'll look to see if there's if I've missed the missed the secret room. Oh, hey, Pyre. How convenient. -9 Shadow Curse. That's a huge amount of stats. Okay. Well, there's a blue chest there, so we're doing that first, no matter what. And then I think tomorrow's run will be a wizard. Wizard's interesting. I was looking at the skills earlier for wizard, and I don't know. Like, one of the wizard builds is straight up, you just turn into a martial class, which first of all, I think is hilarious. The transmutation wizard. Evocation wizard seems cool because they get meteors, but at the same time, with meteors, you also get, you know, it has a 20-second cooldown. Hold a second. Hold a second. Might have to pick that up. Or equip it, whatever. 60 armor. 25% gold gain. Mana regen. I don't need that, but that seems crazy. Anyways. So, yeah, Evocation Wizard has meteors, which is cool. But at the same time, 20-second cooldown's a lot. So I don't know how to feel about that without having cooldown reduction spells. And then you get to Conjuration Wizard. And that's where I think we'll probably be starting. The funny part about it is I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with that character, because it's just, it's Fire Hydra from Diablo 2, which was always one of my favorite spells, so that's great. And then you have a sword familiar that just goes and fights things for you. So I'm pretty sure you're just supposed to put on like your best weapon staff and just auto attack with those things. But it's gonna be definitely a stranger run than normal. We keep getting debuffed. Oh, let's go get rid of the rest of our Shadow Curse, shall we? That's pretty great. Pretty great in the grand scheme of things. Grand scheme of things. This is like, it's just like solid, consistent damage, right? I do like that every run feels a little bit different because you don't know what skill, like what spell upgrades you're gonna get. I was also looking at the wiki. I do think there's like, I don't want to say a lack of content in the game because that's not right. I think there's a lot of room for improvements and variety to some of these skills slash builds. Like, it almost feels to me like very bare minimum. Like, this is full release in quality, but it kind of feels early access in the amount of like skill content, you know? Like, for example, you know, I was talking about Wizard. I'm pretty sure there were only like 2 passives that buffed the Hydra that you could potentially get. And I understand there's also the concern, right? Like, if you add too many different abilities to get, then during a run it's going to be harder to actually find, you know, the stuff you're looking for because of bloat. So it's a fine balance, and it's very tough. But, oh, Ectoplasm is great. Extra damage. But I do think with the way meta progression is and some type of like customization in the way you handle those things would be cool. And there's certainly room for some slightly more interesting skills, because some things are like super cool, like firewall, for example, from the fire sort, goes from a non-targetable skill to a targetable skill from one of the upgrades, which is a big deal. Obviously, lay on hands becomes a damaging skill, right? Stuff like that. It just feels like some of the skills, if you go and look, are missing. It's almost like some of the skills need like 1 or 2 rare upgrades, and all they have is their like baseline common ones that you can get from the start. So you can't do anything crazy or fun with them, or like not, you know. Fun is subjective, but you can't do any wacky stuff, and I do love the wacky stuff. So that, I mean, that's just my opinion on it. It is whatever. Okay, so we're just like clearing this whole place, I guess. I don't know. I'm just yapping it up right now while we walk around and smack enemies in an extremely satisfying manner. I guess we're not casting spells right now. Okay, it's fine. Can I please be unfeared? Thank you. Or silenced. I'm honestly shocked that we still take damage. I guess our overall HP is kind of low too, so that probably has a little bit to do with it. Well, it's not really though. It's 625 and we're in the quartz level 2, so I guess it's kind of high. Massive strike, even more massive. Well, we're definitely taking that. And I will come over here for this. Yeah, that helps. And can't cast spells. And can't cast spells. Never stops. All right, where is the room? Where is secret room? So far, oh, it's right there. Okay, well, I found it. I'm doing good. I'm finding the secret rooms. I'm getting the extra power. Hey, no. No. Bad. Where was it? Is it? Oh no, I found it and I lost it. Oh no, this is a disaster. Okay, it's right there. Oh, that would have been awkward. Surely something good will be in here. Yes, fire salts is quite good. So we ended with 2 shadow curse. I just realized, not so bad. Our melee attacks do be hitting pretty hard right now. Well, a lot of procs. To the Serpents of Demise. I don't know how, I don't know how to feel about this fight. It's very cool. Like, I like it a lot. But so far, it seemed a little easier than you expect. But then again, the boss of the game is a little easier than you expect too, relative to the other stuff. But also, the devs have dropped like 3 patches since release, so I'm pretty confident in their ability to just be like, hey, we're just gonna keep making upgrades as the game goes along. So correct me if I'm wrong, is this the same team that made Hammerwatch 2? Or is this the same team that made Heroes of Hammerwatch 1? Or is this like, you know, what's the relationship there? Because Heroes of Hammerwatch, or Hammerwatch 2 specifically, got pretty bad reviews on release. Even though when I tried the demo, I was like, oh, this looks pretty fun. It's definitely more of a like traditional adventure RPG. It's not a roguelike. So I'm not really sure what the like all the bad press for that game was. It seemed like a lot of people wanted this game and not Hammerwatch 2, which is interesting. Oh, if we could stack all the snakes together, that'd be kind of cool. Well, that was potionless. Gotta love the potionless snakes. Oh, I see blue items. A fiddle. Spell damage, okay. Chilling ball of conflagration. We've got the chilling balls, ice damage and fire penetration resistance. That's what a combo. Okay. To the dank halls. Just the eyeballs already. I don't think the eyeballs count as undead. I don't think any of these are going to count as undead. I just hit for 1100. Did I see that right? Or was that just like layered numbers? Almost died. Almost died. Need to be careful. Wow. Brawny full plate of supremacy. What am I using? Shadow Curse gain ice. I mean, I'd rather have the ice resistance, but that is an item. Yeah, I think upgrades to our Q, our Blessed Strike, is the ideal way to go here. But roguelike's gonna roguelike. You never know what you're gonna get. We already found the secret room. There's this. There's a skill orb, and then it's just... Oh, there's some other stuff up there too, including getting rid of our last shadow corruption, so that's nice. Very nice. Paladin just paladining all day long, huh? Turns out if you just stack a bunch of resistances, it's pretty hard for enemies to hurt you that much. What do we have? Experience gain? Okay. Sure, I guess. How many balls are gonna spawn from one ball? What is this? Yay, we level up. More power to us. And now, see, this is my problem with upgrading the lay on hands to be like a damaging skill. It's useless here, right? And you really don't want useless skills in this area. So maybe just don't worry about that. 10% to shackle the target. I mean, I could try this. Just more damage. Might as well. We do hit a lot of times. I will come down here though, and just get money. Get money and XP. 23,000 XP. An unreasonably high amount of XP. We are now technically, and for the first time, bringing the law. As if we are Judge Dredd from the bad Judge Dredd with Sylvester Stallone, not the good Judge Dredd with Carl Urban. Oh, there's 2 secret rooms here. Also, that's not a hot take. That is just objectively correct. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's a good one. As far as upgrades go, or as far as like trinkets go, that was pretty high on the list of things that we would have wanted. Doot doot doot. Doot doot. Doot doot. That's what's happening right now. I don't know, I'm slowly losing my mind. By slowly, I mean quickly. Scroll of Earthquake. I mean, that's the other thing about this, about Paladin, is that you spend a lot of mana, you just get it all back. So those types of abilities are also kind of good, which is funny. You just have to be in melee to get it all back. You turn on my judgment powers. No more Shadow Curse. What chance does the avatar have right now? Like, what would you guys say if you're watching this right now? Comment down below. What percent chance do you think the avatar has to win this fight once we get into his room? We could obviously die before that, right? But once we enter the boss fight, how is he killing us? Am I falling asleep during the fight? Does a meteor strike my house? What's the answer here? Also, while you're doing that, if you want to like, comment, subscribe, YouTube, chill stuff, whatever, appreciate it. As always, let's step in. Let's not step in. Let's step in. Okay. Dark Halls, the Avatar. Money is on not you, guy. Smart money's on the Bills and refs and who can Bills Chiefs game and who's gonna get the more favorable referee calls. Could be anyone. You never know. That's why we want the Commanders to win the championship. The Super Bowl. I don't know why I said championship. Well, they gotta win the championship to get the Super Bowl, so my statement makes sense. My guy. He's a rogue. Just realized you can't stun him. Makes sense, but hadn't tried before. I do think his character design's pretty cool. Alright, Shadowface. These guys, I will say though, are undead and very, very susceptible, seemingly, to lay on hands. So that part does matter. I guess the boss is also undead. For the purposes of lay on hands. It's still kind of weird. Cool fight. Yeah. I'm really not even... I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but I'm really like not even trying to dodge any of this stuff. Like, I could step out if I wanted to and dodge these abilities, but at the same time, it's kind of funny to just stand in it. Right? Like, what is he supposed to do? Oh no, he's doing the thing that the wolf does from Path of Exile 2, but a little bit better. Man, I need a new class in Path of Exile 2. I'd be excited. Like some new class and some new skills. And I will play more of that game, but it is... Need the content update. They're so focused on like in-game shit, and it's like, well, the game feels so far from complete right now. And a lot of things are unnecessarily tedious. Well, our avatar is... We almost died afterward fight. That's funny. Ooh, a frost wand that inflicts blind. Also weapon crit damage. I don't like that. Powerful battle axe inflicts vulnerable and spell damage. Okay, well, you know, sometimes you get it. Paladin has officially gone to New Game Plus. And what did we get here? We ended with $52,000. Bunch of gems, decent amount of meta progression there. Let's see what we can build as far as this goes. We have 356 and 80. You can upgrade the architect, the apothecary, the library, pyre. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade the library to tier 2. And I guess I'll upgrade the pyre. Less shadow curse gained, better. So I'm gonna check out the library real quick to see what exactly we're allowed to do. Also, there's a cat now in our town, and that automatically makes the game at minimum 10%. Oh, there's so many cats. Hold on. Can we also just collect cats in this game? Is that real? All right, so... Oh, I have to... Duh. I have to find the patterns for it to work. Well... Yeah, naturally, that's how it would be. All right, let's see if the shop has anything for us real quick. Revivifying round shield, stout round shield. They're all strength based though, unfortunately. Not. Okay, mana gauntlets isn't the worst. Not super excited with any of this. Well, anyways, let me know what you guys want to see next. I think we're gonna go wizard. If we look at my stuff right now, we got New Game Plus on Paladin, Warrior, Rogue. So we still got Ranger, Warlock, Sorcerer, and Wizard to do it with. I think I'm gonna do Wizard next, the Jizzard Wizard, and then probably on this XXX Legolas XXX, the very 2000s MMO character named Ranger, and we'll try that out. But yeah, I think we're doing Conjuration Wizard tomorrow. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you guys like it. Don't forget to subscribe and all that stuff. And I'm probably going to be actually putting out stuff for new games here soon. So, like, in addition to this. So, you know, check those out too. I'd appreciate it. Anyway, see you next time. Jeff out. Bye.